Hello everyone, and today I'm going to show you how to build 15 plus minifigures from the Book of Boba Fett Season 1. These are minifigures that LEGO has never made, or that are super expensive, like Pikes. And as we built these minifigures, we focused on using the cheapest parts possible while being as accurate as we could be. Since these minifigures are all from Season 1 in various places, there will be lots of spoilers in this video, so if you don't want any spoilers, go watch one of our other videos. So let's get right into it. The first minifigure I have for you today is Boba Fett before he gets his armor. This Boba Fett has a hood, the head of the 2021 Boba Fett, a First Order officer's body turned backwards, Palpatine's legs, one of these guns, a strap made using our how to make bandoliers out of paper for your LEGO minifigures video, linked in the description below, a black cape, as well as this gaffer stick, which is threaded through the whole of the black cape so that he can carry it easily on his back. This is a pretty simple minifigure to make because you can pretty much use any black parts you may have in your collection. The most notable part is his head. This is great for depicting Boba Fett either in The Mandalorian before he gets his armor, or in some of the flashbacks from the Book of Boba Fett. Next, I have some Tuscan Raiders and their dog. These were featured in a few of the first episodes of the Book of Boba Fett. For the Tuscan Raiders, we used Tuscan Raider heads, the bodies from the Mandalorian ATST Raider, some short legs for this guy, and some tall legs for this guy in the back. This guy in the back also has a brown cape, and this staff, which you can see right here, with a dark brown lightsaber hilt, silver one, and a stick in between. The dog design is the same one we used based off our designs from our mock, which we built, of Cobb Vanth meeting the Tusken Raiders, based on the Mandalorian Season 2, which you can check out in the description below. This is a pretty simple build. These animals are also known as massiffs, with a circular plate at the bottom, this modified plate here, a gray one of them in the front, and two 1x2 plates on top of that. Then this clip up front, some legs at the front and the back, this piece on one of the legs in the front, because this will connect your Tusken Raider Dog to the ground. And then you can build this whole assembly, 1x2 plate, slope, clip with a modified plate that has a curve at the edge of it. Then this long bar along there, this one will go on there, this one off of there, and a hand off of that. That will create the spike-like structures at the back of the body. Then you can just wedge this piece right here between the two studs there to create your Tusken Raider Dog. The next figure I have for you today is 8D8. He serves Boba Fett at his palace. We did a brick-built version of this droid to help recreate him since he's not made in LEGO. To build him, get a white 1x1 plate, a 1x1 stud, a white jumper plate, this piece right up front, a maroon jumper plate which will connect onto the back of this piece. Then on the back of that you can get these two pieces which are studs with sticks sticking out of them. Then you can get these two white pieces and these wrench pieces for the arms. Then you can get either two of these small pieces or one long one with a white jumper plate on top of that, which will then connect to the back of those two pieces at the back. On top of this will go the head. To build that, you can just get a white stud, this light gray snot brick, a 1x1 tile, this curved plate, as you can see here, with a 1x1 white tile, and then this curved special white tile on top of that. This helps recreate his head and his face's look. Then we just need to build two legs for him. You build two assemblies like these with a beak piece, a stud, a cone, and a wrench on top. To connect these, you just simply put them on each side of this jumper plate, clipping them on like so. Now you have a faithful droid who will help Boba Fett rule Mos Espa. Now we have one of the members of the biker gang that Boba Fett viciously kills. To build this figure, you will need the head of one of the aliens from the Mandalorian ATST Raider, this helmet, the body and legs from the Rebel Alliance Battle Pack, some gray arms, and some dark brown hands. This is a figure that Boba Fett will want to get some vengeance on. And now, for the main villains of the series, the Pikes. LEGO has made these guys as figures before, but they only came in one set and are very expensive. So we tried to make our own version using a brick-built head. To build ours, you will need a body. We used black bodies. These are from a Resistance Battle Pack figure, as well as the other one, which is turned backwards, I believe, as well as some black legs. This recreates the look of most of the Pikes that are in the series. Then we gave him a gun, this guy a pistol, and this guy a very big gun, as you can see here. This is made using a wrench right through the middle, wrench on the back, one of those parts with a stick and a stud. Then it goes down onto a pan, which is right below the stick and the stud, pan right through there, a wrench with a Technic pin on top of that. This is a very detailed gun for your Pike. Then you can also give your figures some camas. We gave them some black ones to add some nice detail. You can find out how to make your own ones of these in our video called How to Make Pauldrons and Camas for your LEGO figures, which is quite simple to do just using a printout, some scissors, and markers. Now for the heads, the most complicated part. To build the head, you need a snot brick with studs on all sides, a stud on the front of that, a plate and a cheese slope on the back of that, a slope on the top of that, and some grill pieces on the side. These ones are, this type of head that I'm holding here is supposed to represent the Pikes with helmets on, and you can change out the color of the stud in the middle to represent the color of the helmet piece of the Pike, depending which one you want to build. And the one right here is supposed to represent a Pike without his helmet on. This is supposed to be the main Pike we see as the boss of the Pikes, who doesn't wear his helmet very often. It is almost exactly the same, except for using these different tile pieces on each side. These are some simple head designs that are much cheaper than the ones LEGO made. Even though they are not as accurate or detailed, they still work quite well, so that you can have the Pikes challenge Boba Fett for Tatooine. Now we have Paz Vizsla. This is mostly based on an official LEGO minifigure, except for he is upgraded so that he can be more accurate to the Book of Boba Fett. For his figure, we gave him a knife, this shield, which is pretty simple to make. You get one of these neck pieces, a ray dish, and a tiny snip of a pneumatic tube, which goes right around his wrist. We also gave him this rangefinder antenna, which is pointed down, to recreate the little devices he has on his helmet. And we upgraded the backpack he has to make it more accurate. To build this backpack, get a 1x2 yellow plate, a 2x2 yellow jumper, then get this yellow piece in the middle, 2 guns on each side with Technic pins and studs, then on the front of that a clip and a stud with a rod on it. This just connects into the center of that jumper plate, which connects to Paz Vizsla's back. Paz is a great figure who was featured in The Mandalorian Season 2.5, the Book of Boba Fett, who you can have fight Mando for the Darksaber. Next up, I have 4 of the mods. The first one here is the guy who does those very interesting spins. Then the lady who hangs out with him a lot. And 2 of the other ones we see in the show. To build this dizzy guy, just get some dark brown legs, dark brown arms, the body from the Hoth Snowtrooper, black hands, Cyborg's head and hair, and a small pistol. You'll also need one of these black capes from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Next, this lady uses a suit tan arm, tan hand, dark red arm, red hand, dark red legs, Rey's head, and this black hair. For this guy, get some of the Snowtrooper legs, this Lego City sweatshirt, a white rubber band, also the sweatshirt has black hands, this classic Lego Star Wars Trooper face, and this hair. Then get this lady who has some of the Imperial Shuttle pilot's legs, the Snowtrooper hips, this torso, which is Lego City torso flipped backwards, with a green and white arm, then one dark tan hand, a black hand, a pistol, the Snow Scout Trooper's face from the recent Hoth Battle Pack, black Nia's hair, and a black cape from the 2020 Mandalorian Battle Pack. These are some great characters to build if you want Boba Fett to have some henchmen. Here we have Pelimato and one of her pit droids. To build Pelimato, we got Grief Karga from the Razor Crest's body and legs, a Resistant Trooper's head, a black afro, a pistol with a cone on the front, and a wrench piece on the back. For the droid, we used a similar one to the 2020 Christmas Advent Calendar design, except for it has some plates on the front and on the back, and some different colors changed out. And now we have the Bartender from Mos Pelgo, also known as Freetown. For his head, we have the alien head from the Mandalorian, ATST Raider. We have a plain black torso with some dark tan arms and black hands. Then for his legs, we have some legs from the Rogue One Rebel Battle Pack. Then there's this very long gun with a pistol, a dark brown lightsaber hilt, a light brown stick, and a Technic pin on top of that. He's great to have as Cobb Vanth's sidekick, who will come and rescue Boba Fett and his friends when they are in danger. Next is Cobb Vanth. For him, we have Captain America's hair, Thor's head, a red scarf, which has the scarf part pointing at the back. This black jacket is from the Creator 3-in-1 toy store from 2020, I believe, which is turned backwards, still with the red arms, to give him a very nice look. Then some dark gray hands, and these legs, which are from Lucy from the Lego Movie 2. These are very detailed legs, so they go very well with him as a gunslinger.
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
And now for one of the stars of the show, who sadly died, or not, in the Book of Boba Fett, we have Cad Bane. He has a Rebel Trooper's body from the Rogue One Rebel Battle Pack with some brown arms and black hands. He has Han Solo's legs. He has a firefighter's helmet piece to recreate his breathing tubes. He has this head from the Rebel Alliance Battle Pack. He has a cowboy hat on top of that and a brown cape. Please let us know down below if you think he's still alive. Well, that was our 15 plus minifigures from the Book of Boba Fett. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to let us know down in the comments below, and let us know what movies or seasons we should create 15 figures from next. We're going to try and do this whenever a new season of a TV show comes out, so I believe it's either The Bad Batch Season 2 or Kenobi next. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to support our channel and get to see lots more videos like this. Me and my brothers, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time on Sanders 3 Studios. Bye!